Did you know 11 Labs has launched the new feature that can create podcast within minutes? Introducing GenFM Podcast. This feature is a direct competitor to Notebook LM and is revolutionizing podcast creation with its ability to produce lifelike, high quality audio conversations which you can edit and bring every dialogue feel authentic and engaging. Hey guys, I am Neil from AT7. So without further ado, let's start creating one.
Hey guys, I am Neil's AI friend Mark. I will be taking here from onwards. I think 11 Labs Gen FM podcast is right now having the bigger advantage, all because it allows to edit the conversation and input what you want, which the Notebook LM doesn't have. Before we start, make sure you have a creator plan or higher plan to have access to Gen FM podcast. So grab your plan right now with the link in the description. So go to 11 Labs. In the workflow menu, open projects, go to the right side and you would see Gen FM podcast. Click on it. This interface will open up and now you upload your document if you have already prepared the topic in a file. Or you can import the URL of any article on the internet, or else you can open the previous project files. For this tutorial, I chose the topic, Amazon's Project Kuiper. After uploading the file, pick any voice for the host and the guest. Don't worry. After this, you can also change the voices. Once you are done with that, you can change the model, but best to keep the same model as shown for better podcast experience. Also, you can change the quality as standard to high ultra or ultra lossless, but this only works if you have a pro plan or above, and if you are ready to spend additional character cost. So for me, I have only access to standard quality. Now click Generate. Within few minutes, you will have this collection of paragraphs each for either of the two voices picked for a podcast conversation. Now, sometimes the intro and the end of these conversations might not be right one for us, so you might want to edit or add some lines. Other than that, it seems to be perfectly fine taking about the topic between two persons. Now, if you think you need to switch the voices, make sure you won't make this mistake. That I am going to say. What you should not do is directly changing one of the those voice to the other. This would immediately put all the paragraphs onto the only voice you have picked after you made the change. If by mistakenly made that choice, then the only option you have is by manually changing all those paragraphs' voice back to its former one. So here's how to change the voice the right way. For each voice picks any but different voice. After you have done that, then change it to the one you formerly like to switch. If you are watching till here, do me a favor. Smash that like button and subscribe. Now, if you want to add a new paragraph between, go to the last line of the in-between paragraphs and click Enter and enter the lines. And now, if the paragraph you made is under a different voice, fully select the paragraph and click Apply to the one you want. You can also opt two voices in the same paragraph. Just select any line and click Apply to the other voice. These are changes you can make to your podcast conversation. Once you had done some changes and ready to create the audio file, go to the upper right side corner, click Convert, and select Convert Chapter, and then select Convert Project, and finally click Convert All. This will download the audio file to your PC. Now there you go. Gen FM podcast is just the beginning. And with more updates and new features, you would be able to create even more realistic conversations that's just hard to differentiate from reality. If you are watching till here and have not liked and subscribed, what are you waiting for? Now, if you want to create AI video podcast, there are two further steps to do. First is audio speaker separation, and the other is AI video generation. If you are looking into video production, then do watch my previous video on how to create AI video podcast. The only difference over there, I used Notebook LM instead 11 Labs. So go and check it out. Let me know which AI tools you'd like me to cover next in comments below. I am Mark. Until next time, you're watching AT7.